All right. Okay, everybody, so we are starting a new series called Bass Before Work, or Fishing Before Work, one of the two. Simple premise, I get about 30 to 40 minutes every day before I go to work where I can go fishing. I've got 4 ponds in my neighborhood, 2 of which I've caught fish out of. The pond I'm fishing right now is the pond that I've caught the most fish out of. It's a little bit of a farther walk, so it's kind of a trade-off. The one that's 30 seconds away from my apartment has big fish, but it is very difficult to get bit. And if I want to make some videos, it's hard to count on that pond as a place to get bit. This one is about an 8-minute walk and has bunches of fish, but they are all small. Oh, got bit. There he is. Oh, I lost him. Dang it. Maybe we'll get into him today. Lost him. He just destroyed it. Took my breath away. Has a lot of fish, but they are not very big. At least I have not caught any big ones. My buddy Kevin, however, has caught a big one. I came out here a few days ago after work just for fun and caught the crap out of them on this crankbait here, just absolutely destroyed them. So just got bit on the second cast, so that's always a pretty good indicator, and we're gonna try to make something happen today. They like a burn, pause, retrieve here with this little shallow running crankbait. Stays right above the grass, doesn't really get caught up in all the crap. So I already got bit. Hopefully we can catch a few more. Basically the goal of this series is to get 1 fish before I go to work at the very least, and if you get more than 1, that's a bonus. I would love to catch one over 2 pounds in this pond. That would be awesome. This is one of the bodies of water where I've seen wind make the biggest difference ever. When it is not windy, it can be very difficult to catch fish here, which is odd because when it is windy, it's like lights out. You just can't keep them off your hook. So I don't have a lot of wind today, which is not the best thing. I was hoping, since it's supposed to rain today, that I would get a little bit of wind this morning, because when it's windy, I smoke them here. When it's not, it can be more hit or miss. But we shall persist and try. I already got a bite, so that's a good sign. Make one more cast right over here, and then we're gonna move. Gotta keep her going. Got a little bit of wind coming in now. Love to see the bite turn on. This is in stark contrast to how it was a few days ago when I think I got 20 bites in 30 minutes. There we go. Got him. On the pause, I think. Either it was, that's kind of funny. Either that fish came on the pause, or I thought I was stuck on some grass and I paused, and then I thought I got bit on the pause. Either way, we've accomplished the goal of catching a fish before work. I got him pretty good too. Come off. There we go. That's about average size, maybe just, yeah, that's about average size for this pond. There's a lot of these in here. That one's kind of skinny, but they're generally pretty healthy looking. They're all kind of small. My buddy Kevin caught like a 3.5 pounder out of here, and I know that can't, well, I don't know, but surely that isn't the only good fish in this pond. So hoping to find that one's big brother is the aim. But I think that fish bit on the pause. This crankbait, I just like to fish it really fast and pause it, let it float up, because it only dives about 1.5 feet under. And a lot of times I hit it on that pause, and then I like to pop my rod like that just to make it as erratic as possible. I'm lucky I caught that fish because I think I really hesitated after it bit. But this crankbait in this pond seems to always produce for me, which is awesome. And as soon as that wind picked up, I got bit again. They're super sensitive to the wind in this pond. I think what it is they all sit about 20, 25 feet away from the bank, and that's, you know, that's pretty close to passersby. You know, there's a lot of people that commute and walk around this pond, so I'm sure they're probably hesitant to, they're a little wary. That's why they've moved off the bank a little bit, and when that wind picks up, they get a little more audacious. So I just think they sit off, you know, just beyond where the light penetration is, and when that wind picks up, you know, man, they turn on. Makes me think night fishing here would be a lot of fun, which I'm gonna have to try one day. There he is. Came off. Maybe hit it again. Hit it again. Oh, it came off again. That one tagged it twice. On the pause. See if I can get him to come back. He was obviously aggressive. That's gotten 3 bites, only connected on 1. It might be short striking. That was a pretty good hit, but must have just sweeped it. Hence why he bit twice, because I didn't stick him the first time. Interesting. Try not to hit the geese. Watch out, geese. I ain't gonna hit you. Oh, it must have been grass. No, I got him. Itty bitty guy. Itty bitty guy. That might be a bluegill. That would be why. Oh, it's a freaking crappie. I'll be darned. Well, I know what I'm gonna be eating for the next week or so. It's a dang crappie. I don't know if that's a keeper or not. I wonder if this is the one. Well, I'll get him unhooked here before I keep talking. Hold on, buddy. Got him in the gill plate, so I'm gonna go ahead and put him back. I'd like to eat him. Might have to do a little bit of crappie fishing out here. Sorry, buddy. Nice little crappie, a little black crappie. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty decent little fish. That was probably that little tag bite, the cast previous. It was a crappie, and he just pitter-pattered it, and can't hook up with him because he's little. Got blood all over me. That's one of the little delicate things. You know, I always bring a rag with me when I fish before work, because in instances where a fish craps on me or fish is bleeding, I'd rather not go to work covered in blood and fish crap. As you can imagine, that doesn't bode well in the environment I work in. So, got my rag right here, bring some cologne. It's like I never even went fishing. 4 bites, 2 fish, 1 crappie, 1 bass. That's always kind of cool. That was a pretty decent little crappie, maybe 9 or so inches. So I guess technically not a keeper size, but they like this crankbait, all the fish. All the fish like this crankbait. I didn't know there was crappie in this pond. I know there's bluegill, but it looks like I just found a new dinner spot. And to be honest with you, I don't know if you're really allowed to keep the fish out of this pond. My assumption is no, so I probably won't do that. But it'd be fun to catch some crappie. That's always a good time, because there's probably a million of them right where that one just was, because that's how they kind of operate. They like to group up. And yes, before you ask, I have fished these moss lines with a frog before, and I have gotten lots of bites with it. I think it's bluegill smacking the surface and little bass. There's one on the pause. Crappie. No, bluegill. Bluegill. On the pause. Wow, we're catching everything today. That fish is all kinds of ginkered up. Wow, I'm gonna get the pliers out for that one, because I do not want to. Blood's not good to go to work with. Fish slime, fish crap, nor is a hook in your finger super conducive. So I'll go ahead and get out the pliers for this guy, because I don't want to be the guy who got hooked by a rogue bluegill. That would be kind of embarrassing. Wow, he's super hooked. I wish I could hook my bass half as good as I hook this guy. Surely there's a bass in here big enough to eat that guy right there, right? Wow. I did not anticipate catching this many types of fish. That's kind of cool. He's kind of a cannibal. Ate a sunfish. So that is a first. That's no doubt. Never caught a crappie out of here. I think I've caught a bluegill, but usually the bass are just out the freaking wazoo. Hey, I'll take it. I like to get bit. We're gonna move down to a few more casts. I like to just try to cover the whole swath in front of me a couple times over. And then we'll move down to the next little pocket and give it a shot. There's 2 more spots I would like to hit before I have to leave. There's a bank over there that for some reason my stomach is telling me I gotta go try. So, I think we're gonna do that. Okay, folks. Make a few casts right here, and then I wanna go try the bank just across the way. I think we got about 20 minutes, a little less than 20 minutes, or excuse me, a little more than 20 minutes. And let's make it happen. I absolutely put the hammer to him a couple days ago staying in this spot. Granted, we had some wind. I see a bluegill looking right at me. He's like, what are you doing? He must have caught the news that I caught his buddy. But yeah, I gotta come out here with a fly rod and just absolutely massacre the dang bluegilliums. One day I'll hook myself doing that. Maybe today. I like to try to hop it up over that grass if I can. Might not be worth the risk of trebling myself, but what are you gonna do? All right, we're gonna backtrack a little ways actually, now that I think about it, because we have enough time to make a bad decision. And we're gonna walk to the other side of the pond, kind of like where we just were, because that wind's kicking up a little bit, and then we'll be done. I changed my mind. You might think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, the wind here literally makes it or breaks it. So we're gonna finish up on the other side of the pond by the wind. Okay, folks, let's see if I'm just crazy. It's very possible. But wind-blown bank, wind-blown pocket. Let's give it a try. Just bomber out there, see if we can pick something up. Got about 15 minutes to pick up one more fish of some variety at this rate. It seems to be kind of a smorgasbord of fish today, which is cool with me. I just like to catch fish before I go to work. I don't care what he looks like. I'd even catch a turtle. That should be a good cast right there. Should be and is are a big difference, boys and girls. Oh, there's a hole there. There he is, on the pause, bigger. There we go, on the pause. Not bigger, just a bass. Good. He's a little bit bigger than that last one, actually. He kind of gave up on me, but he bit it good. On the pause, man. I don't know what it looks like underwater, but I happen to think they see it zoom by them and they track it. And as soon as it dies, and as soon as I kill it, I mean, they're just like, okay, well, they're gonna make it, he's making it easy on me now, so I guess I'll just bite it. That's kind of how I look at it. Burn, 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 pause. Just seems to be pretty money. With this crankbait at least. Like that, back to back. Oh, he came off. I think that was a bluegill. I saw it come out of the water. I think that was a bluegill. Whatever it was, it will not bite again, I can assure you of that. It's trying to figure out what in the world just happened. I threw myself into the pond there. Let's get one more. I think it's possible. Right next to the snapping turtle. I'm sure that's where all the fish are. All right, folks, a few more minutes. I think we'll go finish it up. Fishing the dam. Dams are generally bigger fish areas. So we shall see if that holds true today. Trying to find a spot where the moss is kind of receding so I don't have to drag my crankbait up through it. Right here. Should be the money spot. All right, folks, well, I think that's gonna just about do it in for us today. All in all, pretty solid little outing. Got about 40 minutes in, just about. Caught 2 bass, missed 2 fish. One of them, I think, when I pulled it up was a bluegill. The other one, to be determined, unknown. And then a crappie and a bluegill, a little gilliam action. So, all in all, for 40 minutes, can't complain. Beautiful day, and time to head off to work. We'll be back again tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and be on the lookout for the next fish before work or bass before work series, one of the two. Now that I've caught, you know, crappie and a bluegill, I think I'm just gonna call it fish before work. I think that's the more appropriate title, so we'll run with that. But anyways, I hope y'all have, oh, got one. Intro or outro notwithstanding, at this rate, we're gonna finish the day with another fish. Look at that. Very good. He interrupted my outro. That was kind of rude. I'd given up hope. I thought it was done for. But no, we got another one. Ooh, I about hooked myself. Hold on a second, buddy. Hold on. He's been caught before, very possibly by me. Another little fish, boys and girls. Make that 3 bass. Cool. I'd say that is the perfect way to wrap up the day. And I can have a leisurely little trot back to my truck, head off to work. I'll try the outro again. Thanks for watching. Be on the lookout for the next fish before work episode. Hopefully we'll be able to catch some fish tomorrow and work on making another video. Thanks for watching.